Hey, it's Brandy. Today I want to talk to you about living in a cave, or better known as your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is like a cave because if you think about it, and you think about back in the day when there were cavemen, a cave is really nice and it protects you from the elements and the wild and keeps you safe from predators and things like that. But, as great as that sounds and is, what happens to a caveman when he doesn't go out of his cave ever? He doesn't find food, he doesn't find water, he doesn't find other cavemen to associate with, he doesn't find a cave woman to spend his life with, and he probably doesn't live for very long if he never ventures outside the cave. And that's like your business when you don't venture outside of your cave and stretch outside of your comfort zone to accomplish the goals that you need to accomplish in your business and in your marketing. So I wanted you to keep 3 tips in mind about stepping outside of your comfort zone. The first thing is that if you don't step outside of your comfort zone, then there's no way you can possibly serve all the people that you're meant to serve. You know that there are people out there who need you, who value your services, and who you could make a big difference in their life. But if you don't go outside your cave, then they're never going to know about you. They're not even going to know that you exist, and then they're not going to get help with their problem. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that when you decide to step outside of your cave or your comfort zone, there's probably a lot of things going through your head. Oh, I could do this, I could do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. But when you're trying to focus and decide on the most important thing to do right now as far as stepping outside of your cave, I want you to think about the thing that makes you the most nervous. Now, that's usually an indication that this is going to make the biggest difference in your life and business, is when you get really nervous about something. Because when you're nervous and you have that fear and your ego is trying to keep you small and make you stay inside the cave, it usually means that if you did whatever that thing is that makes you nervous, you're going to see the biggest impact and the biggest results. So think about what is it that makes you nervous. Now keep in mind that in marketing, I don't agree with doing things that you don't like to do, but there's a difference in things you don't like to do and things that just make you nervous, but that if you did them anyway, you would have great results and probably, end up liking doing that. So let's say that you just hate Twitter. Then I wouldn't suggest getting on Twitter. But instead of feeling nervous about Twitter and, feeling that in your stomach, the nerves in your stomach, you're probably just going to feel more or less bored with Twitter. So you're probably just going to dread doing it. You don't want to sign on. It's not that you're nervous. It's not that you're afraid of anything or anything like that. It's just simply that you don't like it. So it bores you. So that's the difference. Whereas maybe you've been invited to speak, or you should go speak at an association, and when you think about it, you get really, really nervous, and maybe you start to sweat a little, or your hands get clammy just thinking about it. Your stomach starts talking to you a little bit, and the thought of it just makes you really nervous, maybe even makes your adrenaline come out. Well, that's an indication that that's probably something you need to do, and you might not like that feeling, so you may think, well, I don't like that, so I'm not going to do that. But those things are in your body, those things going on in your body are all signs that that's something that would probably make the biggest difference in your business. So pick something that makes you nervous, just a little bit. And if you do, and you have success and you get over that, then it's going to be a lot easier to step out of your comfort zone in other areas that you need to. So the third thing about stepping out of your comfort zone that I want you to keep in mind is that just like the caveman, if he never steps outside of his comfort zone, he will eventually die because he won't be able to survive unless, he just has to depend on other cavemen walking by and throwing in food or throwing in water. He can't go outside of his cave and actively hunt and gather food and socialize and things like that. Well, it's the same way for your business. So if you're not ever stepping outside of your comfort zone, you're basically at the mercy of whoever decides to throw you some business or whoever stumbles across your cave. So to really help your business grow at the rate that you want it to grow and not to, die where you would have to close up shop or quit your business, is to step out of your comfort zone. So keep those three things in mind when you're deciding to step outside of your comfort zone, and try to pick something today and decide today how you're going to step outside of your comfort zone and when, and go ahead and take action today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. You grow, girl.